Morning students. So today we start the next session of the tuple in Python, this particular chapter in computer science. Last day we are actually discussed about the tuple, what is tuple, what is the difference between the list and tuple, and as well as what are the different types of operations that can be performed in tuple, like you know that concatenation operator, asterisk, that is a replication operator, and as well as we are work on the different types of work in the tuple, how you can access the element from the tuple also. These are all the parts we are discussed about in my previous video. Now in this particular video we are actually discuss about the what are the rest of the part of this chapter, that is what are the different types of tuple functions have to be there. Okay, so we now proceed to this chapter of this next part. So we will start about this particular session about what are the different types of functions are to be present in the tuple section. So last time we have discussed about the tuple and how you can access the element from the tuple. So this of the part already it will be over. You know that updating tuple is not possible because tuple, you know that it's a immutable object. This particular thing already I discussed about this. This is the very important property. But you remember this is the concatenation operator, that class operator, that two tuples are combined together. So please remember about this. And also more important thing I discussed about in my previous video, that tuple that can hold the integer value and as well as the string value, all different types of value combined together. That's why the tuple is also known as heterogeneous type. So it can hold different data type elements combined together. Okay, so come to the next section. So delete tuple, you already know about that. This is the del command. Already I discussed about this del command that can delete the tuple. But remember that individual elements are not possible to delete from the tuple. When you can use the del keyword to remove the tuple, that means it can destroy the entire tuple using this del command. And after that, if you can print the tuple, you will not see that the tup, this variable, is not present here. And you already see that name error. You please check that this error is called name error. Name tup is not defined. That means tup, this variable, is not present after you deleting the tuple section. Okay. So what are the different types of tuple operations are there? Already I discussed about in my previous video. Now what is called indexing and slicing and matrices. So this thing I already discussed about. You know that the tuple can be represented like within parentheses separated by comma. So all are string variables that can store inside of this tuple. So if you can access the element, it will be always, you can represent the forward indexing and as well as the backward indexing. I think so you know that L of -2 means from the backward indexing it is -1, this is -2. Already this thing I already discussed about. In this way you can accessing that element, or this is called slicing the element from the tuple. You can use the range function also here. So like you can write, suppose you can write L1 colon. 1 colon means this is the one position from forward indexing, this is the span. After that whatever the element are there. If you can write 1 colon, suppose you write 1 colon 3. So 1 colon 2 means that is up to 2 it will check the value. So first value it will be the span, the next value it will be this value. Okay, so please remember this thing. No enclosing delimiter. So this is the very interesting thing. Any set of multiple objects that is comma separated, these are actually called comma separated, okay, written without identifier symbol, that is bracket, list and parenthesis. So these variables can be represented like this. So you know that x is equal to 1, y equals to 2. So print value of x comma y. So this means it will come to like this way. Also you can represent the complex number in this pattern. So in my next video I discuss about the built-in functions, what are the required for tuple.